Okay, it is time to wrap all of this up and tell you, if you're interested, if you're not interested, you don't have to watch this video, tell you a little bit about what it's like to work with me. I am up there on the screen. You can pause this if you want to. I'm showing you that the best way to check me out is at my website, which is at relationshipfreedom.org. You can also message me through Instagram, and my handle there is at relationship.freedom. But I'm also going to stop that. You can back it up and pause it if you want to write things down. But I'm going to just talk to you for a minute. I think I said that this class would be imperfect. By now, I'm sure I have proven that to you, that it has been imperfect. And that means that you probably still have questions. If you do, please feel free to reach out to me, either through my website or Instagram. I like getting honest questions. I mean, don't message me if you're just going to be a jerk or an asshole or something like that, because I'll just ignore you or block you. But if you have genuine questions, I'll be actually glad to hear from you. It won't be like, oh God, some random stranger has a question for me that I don't have time for. It's not like that. I like hearing from people. Um, and so if you think you might like to work with me one-on-one, I'm going to give you in the next couple of minutes some more details about how that works. I do all of my coaching on Zoom. And the thing that I love about that is that that allows me to work with people truly all over the world. I have clients all over the place. I have clients in Rwanda and Japan and Australia and New Zealand and the UK and Germany and Brazil and Mexico and Canada and let me think where else, Romania, France. I truly do have clients all over. You can work with me no matter where you are. So that's really cool. I don't know if I said it. I'm stumbling all over myself, but I'm in Portland, Oregon. But I can calculate the time difference and we can work together no matter where you are. If you do decide to work with me, it works pretty much like this. You would click on a Zoom link and you would show up and you'd see me sitting here, probably dressed pretty similarly to how I am right now. If you want somebody fancy or made up or something like that, like lots of makeup, my hair done just right, fancier clothes, I'm not your person if you want that person. But you can show up and you can ask me questions, and it's okay to be really messy with me. You can cry, you can be upset. I cry frequently. It's just something that is completely normal to me. So we can talk about religious trauma. We can talk about your relationships. And for me, that means we can talk about all forms of relationships. I'm a relationship anarchist. It's completely fine if you're not. But one of the things that that means to me is that romantic and sexual relationships are not the only important relationships. I think they're all important. So if you want to talk about unconventional relationships, if you want to talk about polyamory or some other form of non monogamy, that's perfectly cool. We can talk about your family of origin. We can talk about how you're getting along with your siblings. We can talk about all of those things. Um, we can talk about how to come out to your family or how to survive the holidays. We can talk about breakups or how to avoid breakups or trying to avoid breakups. Sometimes they can't be avoided, but we can talk about all those things. If you're gay or bisexual or trans or non-binary or agender or cisgender or pansexual or whatever your identities are, I'm not going to assume anything about those. Just show up and tell me about your life. And I can tell you a bit more about mine and help you get perspective. You don't have to be non monogamous. You don't have to be queer. You don't even have to have religious trauma. Basically, if you've got a pretty good gut feeling by now that you think I might be somebody that you'd like to work with, then probably we are a pretty good fit. And the best way to find out is to go to my website and schedule a 30-minute free consultation. And that would be a Zoom call, just like my regular calls. It's just shorter and it's free. And we can get to know each other a little bit. You can ask me questions. You can tell me a little bit about your situation, and we can figure out whether or not we mutually want to work together. So, free 30-minute consultation, sign up at my website for that. After that, if you do decide that you want to work with me, here's how that works. I do 75-minute sessions. So all my sessions are an hour and 15 minutes. If that feels too long to you or you're having trouble fitting it in, don't worry about it. You don't have to use up all of that time. But I like having longer sessions because I think we make a lot better progress. We can go deeper into what's bothering you. We can talk about things on a deeper level and still kind of have 15 minutes at the end to kind of get back to normal and talk about next steps and that kind of thing. So 75-minute sessions are my standard session length. Cost. My standard rate is 75 US dollars for that 75-minute session. That's obviously subject to change at any time, but that's my standard rate right now. And then if you are low income or marginalized in any way, or basically for whatever reason, if you need to pay less than that, I have sliding scale spots available anywhere between $45 and $65 a session, and you pick the dollar amount. Sometimes I can even do less than that. So please don't be afraid to contact me and at least try. Let me know your situation, and I will at least try to work you in if I can at an even lower price sometimes. Hard to say exactly when and why I'm gonna go for even less, but I do try to do that when I can. And then scheduling. Some people want to see me every week. Some people want to see me every other week. Some people want to see me once a month, and some people just schedule whenever they feel like it. And all of those are completely okay. We can meet on a schedule that works for you. You don't have to meet on a schedule that conforms to my expectations. So I think that's all I can think of to tell you right now. I've probably left out some pretty important stuff, but like I said, just message me. I'll be glad to hear from you. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much. And I will see if I can awkwardly shut this down.